Seems like that run game has been very consistent this year. What's been the real key for you guys moving the ball on the ground?
I think staying simple in what we do. Just the consistent reads for the backs over and over. The combinations of the guards and centers and the guards and tackles, and just like anything else, just repeated work over and over, and it's paid off. And it really did last weekend with some of the runs that we had, where it was simple in what we did, but it was productive in terms of the yardage gain and all that. So again, I credit the backs in terms of trusting the reads, because a lot of times that there's credit given where things were done up front, but the backs and taking the reads, and especially versus a defensive front that moves a lot like Vandy did, the backs did a nice job trusting their eyes.
Anything else?
Just you know, still the game left, but how Tiny's fared so far, just overall.
He's where he's really made the biggest strides. He's playing a lot faster. A little bit earlier on, and again, I said this way back, and in fairness to him, he missed an entire spring and quite a bit of the summer with getting himself rehab back with his injury and some of the time missed, and he's a guy that puts a lot on himself to play perfect football. And I kept telling him all year long, Tanya, you're not going to play perfect, and you got to understand that. And I think he took a deep breath, understood that, and has done a good job as far as understanding our terminology of things and playing faster, and more importantly, snapping and clearing when a mistake occurs. And I think that's probably the biggest thing, and that's Coach Jones and what we preach all the time as far as snap and clear mentality is, when something goes wrong or something goes well, snap and clear, it's the next play. He's done a much better job of that, and I've been really proud of that. And he's been more consistent as of late with things that he's doing, from little things, his stance, his splits, and again, like I said, playing faster.
When you look at a defense like Kentucky, they've surrendered a lot of points due to a lot of youth on their side. Is there anything that you look at and you think, we can exploit that? Is there something that you guys feel like you have a real advantage going into this game with?
So much that we preach to our guys is about us and where we're at right now. I mean, the bottom line is where we're at right now as a team, and focusing on us. And a lot of what they're going through, I think, is the same things in terms of working to get better as a team and improving on some young guys or some new guys and all those type of things. I think our biggest deal is, just as we talked a little bit earlier, was just the consistency we're striving for. It isn't necessarily one thing that we're looking to really attack. It's just us being more consistent across the board and executing as an offense.
I know there's one game left, but pretty soon after that, Tiny's going to have a decision to make. Is that something you provide input on, or do you just kind of let him make the decision and wish him the best either way?
I will provide whatever he will be willing to listen to. In a short period of time, we have gained mutual trust is probably the biggest word for each other and that type of thing. And no matter whether it's been here or anywhere I'm at, I'm always about the best interest of an individual that I coach. Whatever it may be, and I definitely would be more than glad to sit and visit and talk with him and that kind of thing. And I just, I think the world of him as a person and as a player as well, but just really who he's all about. And, so we'll see.
So how much of an impact did that have going into next season? Because obviously you're replacing at least maybe 4 of those 5 starters, but if he goes, it'd be all of them.
Yeah, it's something that, you definitely think about. You obviously have to plan for it. I really haven't gotten there in the fact that, there's still a game to be played. And sure, it's something that definitely, as, Coach Jones and the program, and he's extremely aggressive in everything that he does as a leader and all those type of things. And it's definitely something that you think about playing for. But we'll wait till that day comes. But it will be something. But you know what? I've been a part of it before, though. I've been a part of a program where we have had to replace some guys up front. And there's no question this group is an extremely talented group that will be missed, and there's a lot of guys that have played a lot of football. But I think that's why we also play this game, too, because of the challenges that it presents us in every way, shape, or form. And I've been a part of that. So, it's a challenge that I definitely, and we, and I say that in we, and as a program, as a unit, and all this stuff that we'll roll our sleeves up and go to work on.